What's up, guys? Disco Cara here. We is back trying to figure out how to access the spire. We're stuck here now. I don't know what to do. I just did a loop around this area, and there are no new clues. And I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. Pretty sure. So let's just try to mess with the points thing for a couple minutes here, and if I can't do it, then I don't know. Then I'll just turn back, I guess. It's probably not meant to yet. So this has a lot of points. Go to my backpack. Hello? Let's see. It says it's incomplete. But so there's like triangle and this is an arc. Triangle and this is an arc. These are the same points. So this should be at the center, kinda, no? It's like this one and that one. And that one. And this one. And that one. Those aren't joined yet. Okay. And this. Yeah, that's an arc. That's gonna make the central shape. Oh, I think I'm doing it actually. It looks very similar. What else is missing? It's an arc and a thing, an arc and a thing. Sadly, it's incomplete. I can't tell if these on the sides are even active. I do see like a circle there. Should I act? I'll try activating this circle. So, activate the circle. What? I don't know if I was supposed to get that. This is very convenient. I am the greatest. I am the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. It's true. Both in the game and in real life. It wasn't that hard now that I think about it. The circle was drawn in the thing. Let's go! Spire unlocked. All spires are linked, allowing you to travel instantly between them. Fantastic. You can upgrade spires you discover, building new structures on top of them. Each upgrade will provide you with different benefits. Okay. Upgrades take time and money to build and money to maintain. If you no longer have the money to maintain an upgrade, it will be suspended. Okay. There are 5 resources that you can find in Kairos tiers that can be used to power upgrades to your spire. They are scrolls, iron ingots, bronze ingots, alchemy supplies, and hide. Each upgrade uses different resources. Okay. That was the tutorial. Now for the story. The arcane light curses skyward, trailing off onward toward the horizon in the direction of Vendrian's well. You feel the ground ripped from beneath you yet again as you drift back into the warmth of the energy surrounding you. Your awareness stretches beyond the limits of this spire, pulling in many directions at once. The light you saw arcing through the sky reminds you of the tether you feel to the top of Vendrian's well. This too is a point of connection, and you are an inextricable part of it, bound as surely as the spires are to each other. The sunset spire in Lethean's Crossing feels burdened by its age, as if a central linchpin somewhere in its core has weathered the centuries of oppressive weight and longs to topple. The surge of an energy that courses through you, forming a link with Vendrian's well, strengthens the very stones beneath your feet. The structural weakness you detect vanishes, replaced by confidence that could keep this tower standing for millennia. I am connected to the land. Ebb. See there. Due south is Ardent, where I was born. And then over to the right, that's where the Academy of Tides used to stand. Oh, and you can see that little island off of Paris in chains. That's where Hagravar would take me to practice our more dangerous spells. My childhood as seen from above. This is surreal. Okay, does Barrack have something to say? Lantry. And tell me where you're writing from. Lantry speaks aloud as he pens a missive, and how to reach you, and I will send you an iron ring for your troubles. He signs his name with a flourish, and then tosses the parchment into the wind. In the blink of an eye, the heavy currents carry the slip of parchment eastward. I had this idea for a message in the bottle without the bottle. Maybe it'll work? Cool! That's actually a neat idea. From here, even the old walls seem paltry. This sovereign view was not intended for the likes of us. Barrack shakes his head slowly. Shut up, Barrack. The spire feels like a relay between you and Vendrian's well, bridging some transference of energy on an enormous scale. You are the first link of a chain that stretches the length of the realm. As you struggle to understand this sensation, you grow aware of whispers around you. Listen closely. The whispers themselves seem to travel down the tether between you and your spires, conducting heat that feels at times unbearable. They speak of your actions, your choices, everything that led you to this place. Your name is known, Discocara. Your banner recognized, the Discocara nation. Your deeds reported across the tiers and the Northern Empire alike. Got 5 views on a YouTube video. For an instant, you can see the accumulated hope and fear these whispers represent. It appears the dewdrops settling on a leaf, then trickling into a shared basin. This image is fed to you through your connection, a base metaphor that only hints at the true scope. There is power in these spires, though its source is unfamiliar. Were you to harness it, you suspect that nothing could stand beyond your reach. Unlocking this spire seems to have opened a deeper connection. I don't know what you've done, but standing near you warms my rusted plates. It makes me feel lighter somehow. On the moment my staff and I are separated, part of its magic goes dormant, until I'm once again near. That same dynamic is happening with you and the spires. They've adopted you? I guess. They certainly like you enough to not kick you off bed. Whatever. Curious. I'm nothing something. Curious. I'm nothing something. I also observed that the spire in Vendrian's well. There's a mystic hum, and it was little beats when you walk, tiny fluctuations when you talk, unless my senses are deceiving me. You and the spires are mystically attuned to each other. Most fascinating indeed. A quill pen appears on his hand, and the old sage begins furiously jotting notes on his arm. And here is what the tutorial was talking about. Oh, so you see, looks like I skipped one. Maybe I wasn't supposed to get Sunset Spire. I only have one scroll. Library. There's an upgrade. Constructing a library on the spire allows you to research magical knowledge. This game is gonna get deep, isn't it? Oh my god. I feel like 3 episodes ago I went, okay, tutorial's over, guys. And no, it's just getting started. I like the fact that you are rewarded by making them fear you. That's funny. Anyway. There's nothing I can do because I don't have any resources. When I get some resources, I'll try and mess with it. New message. Missive from Fatebinder Rogalus. Oh. My dear Disco Cara, the court is all abuzz with the news of the Civil War. Representatives from the chorus and us favored are having little shouting matches in front of Tunon. The petitioners to the court seem swept up in talks of who will crush whom, and if when Tunon will bring down the gavel and stop the fighting. What has me more intrigued is the other story out of Vendrian's well. Tunon sends you on what I thought was going to be a one-way trip to the well, and not only do you live, you somehow claimed the mountain spire, and you broke Kairos' edict too. Such things make a little civil war seem so trivial in comparison. At least those who can separate the message from the noise. Tell me, what was it like to break the edict? And how was it you took control of the spire? Downplay the events. The Rogalus is usually quite difficult to give me too much credit. My goal was to stay alive. Edict execution come to pass. Ascension Hall needed to be taken. I just preferred to live. Claim on the spire coincided with the breaking of edict. Yeah. Such knowledge is a word of edict. I can offer you only these speculations. Sure. Doesn't say much. This is all public knowledge. It's good. I don't really trust Rogalus. I don't know if you noticed. Fantastic. If I hold M, I get a big view. See, big view of the map. I like that. I like this. This is very welcome. And what else? Because there was a way of going to world map. And I forgot about that. Maybe it's here. Yeah, it's here. Let's do this. I want to go to Cacophony. Exactly. I'm not sure if I was supposed to get Sunset Spire. Maybe I wasn't. I assume that if it's red, it's under the control of the chorus. If it's orange, then this is the bronze guys. Vengeance Wall is mine, but it seems red. Why is that? I don't like that. I can teleport. I can teleport, right? 15 minutes, exactly. Sweet. Hell yeah. Hey, verse. Hello, verse. I liked Ab's interaction. Ab will stay. But I also like verse. I don't know. I'm not gonna switch it yet. But eventually. I assume this game will never give me parties of 5. New mechanic, boys. We in the money now. World map. Gotta go to Cacophony. What's over there, actually? Whatever, later. We walking. I made the thing that the names of the places show up at the end. You'll see later. This place looks to have purple crystals and a destroyed house. Is this the place I destroyed that one time? Several edicts have affected the land. I know that much. Maybe here was the storm where Barak became fused with his armor. I'm hopeful to see where Barak's armor story will go. Okay. Here we are. Save game. To not repeat all that in case we get attacked and die. We are... Reminder. Just a reminder. We are here at Cacophony to talk with the voices of Neirat. Yes, exactly. Go to Cacophony and speak to the voices of Neirat. And we don't really trust him.
I get it.
We kind of don't. But maybe allying with him isn't a bad idea. I am... Oh, the land just quaked. Anyway, seems like a lovely place. What's over there? That's Beastman Pen. I don't know what that is. That's Cacophony Marketplace. The voices of Neirat are over there. Scarlet Fury Camp. Okay. Can I go in? The game is lagging, which means there will be dialogue here. Welcome to Cacophony, Fatebinder. Neirat said to be expecting you. Where can I find him? Northern corridor of the camp. I mean, near the only real buildings left. If he's not on his throne, he's wandering not too far from it. Sorry. Farewell.
Right.
Another earthquake. Let's interact a bit. What's going on here? Aren't you that guy? No, you're not. What about you? Neirat sure loves his chairs. Hey, what about you? What do you have to say? We're a long ways away from Tunon's court. No ass kicking or bootlicking here. Oh, they think themselves their own nation, really. That's chaos. Chaos, Requiem, Gnashing Nails, and Calamity. These are great names, by the way. Calamity Jin. Oh, they're arguing over there. Hello, I am Fatebinder Disco Kara. You best talk nice to me, huh? Sickle Notch. We need the bodies, you mewling pissers. Face red, veins popping in her neck. Oh, it's a woman. Her? Scarlet Fury screams at the horde. The Scarlet Fury screams at the horde clustered before her. She waves her arms wildly as she, it's a she, shouts, almost dance. Like in her agility, a blade clutched in each hand. Unlike you, cockered pignuts, these conscripts can survive a battle. Dalliance. One of the horde members spits a black mix of herbs and phlegm at the Scarlet Fury's chest. So they say to save their necks. But what goods the word of oathbreakers and cowards? What's going on here? Fatebinder! Yes! Fatebinder, good of you to come along. The horde's representative sneers and straightens himself taller, feeling self-important in the moment. You just saved this Fury's neck. Sickle notch. Hardly. She licks the edge of one blade and then uses it to smooth her newly mussed hair back. Ew. Though the fate binder may yet stay me from smearing the ground with your blood. A damn slew of oathbreakers came crawling to us less than a fortnight ago, so we trussed the lot up like beastmen for roast. Why should we welcome liars and defectors to guard our backs? This guy, you should go to this favorite then. Dishonored or whatever the hell the other guys are. The Horde member spits again, but aims to the side this time, carefully avoiding the Scarlet Fury. Come now, Fatebinder, you're a clever sort. Tell us your thoughts. We ought to throw them in the pit, yet let the lone survivor join us. It's the way of the chorus, right, boss? The pit serves for merriment, and to weed out fan-sucked weaklings like you. In this case, it would be but a waste of resources. These are part of the splinter that held off the disfavored at Vandrian's Well for many months. We should integrate them into my unit of Furies. I'll hear you out then settle on this matter as Fatebinder. So none of them have a loyalty mechanic, which is can't. That means this won't matter, I think. We need skilled fighters, yes. And this guy's like, throw them in the pit, blah blah blah. I will say they go to Scarlet Fury and don't die. I've gained favor with the Scarlet Chorus. And next, I will gain wrath with the Scarlet Chorus. Oh, I guess not. Lantry. A cruel fate for those who wants to find the chorus. But at least you are offering them another chance to live. Let's hope they make most of your mercy. Exactly. See, Lantry.
I got it.
Lantry gets it. Oh, it's the voices of Neirats. There they are. Yeah, these are the only real buildings left. They suck ass. Anyway, what's up, voices of Neirats? Sup, brother? Sup, brother? The voices of Neirats regards you with an unreadable expression. Well, yeah. Why are you looking down there? What's happening at the bottom? Fatebinder. Wasn't this guy voice acted? What a pleasant surprise. We were observing this mound of insects and comparing it to the siege of Vandrian's Well. This particularly fat beetle under our thumb represents Graven Ash. Doesn't he squirm beautifully? He's squishing insects. As if proclaiming and resolving the same edict were impressive enough, you found the temerity to reject Graven Ash and support our right to conquer these lands. You deserve a just reward when this is over. But it's too early to congratulate ourselves. Well, there's plenty of war still to fight. What do you need to know? We're dizzy with answers. Let's see, I'm reading the things here. What's your plan, sir? Of course you have questions. I'd be disappointed but if you didn't have any. Our first priority is to humiliate that piss bucket Graven Ash. But we'll have a better chance of it once every corner of the tiers is wearing red. Do you see our design, Fatebinder? Does our madness complement our method? We will invite every man, woman, or child who draws breath and occupies this fingernail of a peninsula to join the Scarlet Chorus. Conquest by invitation, how very polite. Do you think everyone who's going to join would have... Okay, how do you expect to do that? By understanding them, of course. The Tearsmen are passionate folk. You can't expect to win their cooperation with the ignorant, uninformed vision of a foreign power. Conquest is a delicate matter. It needs feeding, watering, soft caresses, a lullaby before bed. We will invite the leaders of the resistance to join us. If we have their leaders, the people will follow. You will bring them to us, yes? Chiefs and the assets of the chiefdom? As for how you factor into these plans, that is in part up to you. We have many ingots in the fire. It's more of a question of what piques your interest. The Blade Grave is a beautiful pocket of disorder. An edict shreds the land to the ribbons, and soldiers by the hundreds are led into the furnace of war. Angry sons of old stalwart, dubbing themselves unbroken, clash spears with the disfavored. We can use the edict and the conflict to our benefit. They keep the disfavored occupied and the tears within our grasp. I see. While these idiot juggernauts bash each other into ruin, we can extract what we need. The daughter of Graven Ash has been a prisoner to these stalwart wretches. Secure her for us, and fetch her to Cacophony straight away. Inviting Ash's progeny into the fold, is an advantage we cannot ignore. Seek out Jagged Remedy in Trapper's Junction. He has cornered the beleaguered unit of Unbroken. Help him recruit their leader, Matthias, into the fold, that he might help us reach the jewel of the realm, the great Sentinel Stand, the great heap of Sentinel Stand. A document of great power, the Silent Archive, rests in the burning library. The archive is said to hold many secrets, any of which we can twist to our advantage. One of our gang bosses, the Censor, needs the entrance to this queenly treasure. Aid her in the search and dispatch her back to us with any findings. Okay. I would like to go for Burning Library, because it's a place I'd like to go to, I guess. A repository of books engulfed in the flame of Kairos' edict, yet the pages refuse to burn. The sages cast protective magic over ancient archive books by the thousands. Books by the thousands lay bare for the reading, but forbidden and hot to the touch. Then there's the greatest treasure of all, the Silent Archive, an intelligent living text. The archive is safeguarded in the lowest depths of the library, locked away from undeserving eyes. Our censor, dispatched to the library, seeks the archives as we speak. What? Silent Archive. A construct of magic and knowledge. This is about the Silent Archive, by the way. A construct of magic and knowledge. It's a mere scroll to the touch, but it contains bottomless multitudes. Each of the libraries collected words given the soil to flourish and blossom. To possess the Silent Archive is to carry the Vellum Citadel in your back pocket. Okay, let's talk about this edict then. Oh, don't be modest. It's a great honor to be Kairos' fire starter. The sages had plenty of chances to surrender, and the siege against their warding magic would have cost so many more lives. Really, it was an act of mercy. Who is your censor? A gang boss of no small standing, she takes it upon herself to be our Department of Information, burdened with matters of secrecy and lore. We sent her into conquered lands, and she, it's a woman, returns with armloads of scrolls for our perusal. Okay. Okay, I'm bound for the Burning Library, I guess. Do not forget our prize, Fatebinder, the Silent Archive. We will enslave wisdom itself for the glory of the Scarlet Chorus. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know. Well, what's that over there? Enemies of the Scarlet Chorus who have not yet earned the spike are left to hang from the cliff.
Sorry, I can't.
Until death comes for them. These are the beastmen we saw. Oh. Okay, so let me talk to this curious gang here. Hello, Chaos. We plotted against vile arson. We agreed we'd split the spoils in 4 ways. But now that the ring runs and bronze bottles have laid bare before us, it seems like some folks feel entitled more than their fair share. You want me to adjudicate a settlement between thieves? Thieves, we didn't filch nothing. We killed vile arson and took his property by the right of the Circle of Fifths. Of course, Gnashing Nils. She nods. Lil Gnashing Nils is right. Lil Gnashing Nils, it's a rapper. Lil Pump, Lil Gnashing Nils, featuring Kendrick Lamar. As our weakest, she's earned the right to these spoils, most of all for the abuse vile arson heaped on her over the years. Okay, I'll hear your plea. I certainly am. Let's settle this and put it behind us. Okay. Doesn't matter to me. I already decided to give up my share. I just wanted the bastard dead. Yeah. Lie. Go on, but I should tell you now. I'll know if you try to lie to me. Right then, let's start. Guys, I'm not reading this. Blah, 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 blah. I sneaked and did this. I got the guy and killed him. I was smoking a joint outside while they all did it. Okay, I've made my decision, boys. The goods are split evenly 4 ways. That's it. Yes. A predictable answer, but a good one all the same. If the rewards are not split evenly, then there will be hurt feelings. Exactly. That guy gets it. I am just solving disputes like it's nobody's business. What about you? Fatebinder, a moment of your time. Just what we need, a Fatebinder of the courts. Look, I understand my rank, but I can't just bite my tongue when my boss, Dirge, thinks to get away with a crime of such proportions without bribing me first, Umo. As if you'd settle for a rent rump and a fistful of rings. Admit it, the price you want is my head, so you can stand atop of our little crew. What crime is being charged? A capital one, Fatebinder, and I saw with my own eyes. 3 nights back, Bossman snuck into and out of the old walls, running Wisdom Rise. What? You shitface think you can steal the throne when you're breathing around my blade in your chest? Or is it maybe your crafty forked tongue I should carve out first? He crosses his arms over his chest, simmering with indignation as he scowls. A hint of worry flickers. He licks his lips before entreating you to dismiss the complaint against him. Like I'd be dumb enough to risk my entrails scurrying around some fusty ruins. These people really speak weird. Think I don't know they're forbidden? Scouring the old walls is just asking to incite Kairos' wrath. And I've got no death wish either. From the Bane within, nor Kairos above, nor a Fatebinder of Tunon before me. The old walls are indeed forbidden. There is no leniency in the interpretation of this law. I can sentence you now, Dirge, or I can hear your plea and adjudicate a fair ruling. Wait, what? Continue, I guess. She thinks you did it. Yeah, it's true I've got no proof to say I've done nothing wrong, but you've also got no proof to say I have. Exactly. Because nothing's happened aside from your ill-thought lies. So, you're saying you didn't chase that sage right into the old walls. That's what you're saying, boss. That you followed her but didn't go in? You know damn well I didn't go in. Okay. He cocks his head to you. Cock. Face flushed red as he explains. The thing is, me and Wrath had been chasing a sage clear from Leviathans. I guess she figured. She She wasn't going to slip us. I'm not going to do that for this dialogue. So she made a beeline for this breach in the old walls. I know the law, so I wasn't about to follow her in. He wets his lips before continuing. But I'd be loath to let an enemy of the Overlord set her free, so I cornered her before she could make it past through the breach. This asshole, here's the one who slit her damn throat as I held her down. Now he's saying he watched me waltz into the old walls without him. Oh, come on, Fatebinder, you're gonna believe that? I called you over here. I'm telling you what happened. I don't fucking know. What do you want from me? Why are you so eager? Eager? Hood member rubs at the back of his neck, ill at ease. I mean, I'm just thinking, on account of Dutch being a true criminal under Kairos laws, he really isn't fit to lead the gang anymore. It should be me. You see, Fatebinder, all he has is scheming and lies. What the? Whoa! There's some weird ass options here. Let me see. Did you take anything? Did you touch anything? The penalty for false accusation. I'll let Rathoth choose his own punishment. A fine of 300 rings or 3 years of hard labor. The penalty for false accusation is death by impalement. No, it's not. Okay. I'll let Rathoth off the hook if he licks my boots and begs my apology. I'll let Rathoth off the hook if he licks Barrick's boots and begs my apology. This Rathoth guy, is he the guy? Is he the one guy? You know the guy that was invading that place, that had the beef with Verse? Oh, I should have brought Verse, because this is her boys. Which one indeed? I am tempted to make a dude lick my boots, because I'm just, but I don't like these people. I guess a fine of 300 rings isn't. Nicely put, Fatebinder. Rathoth's an idiot and liar to boot. Give him a piece of justice. Yeah, damn you, Dirge. This isn't over. And he gives me 300 rings. Better watch where you sleep. Well, I gained some money at least.
Will do.
I don't know if 300 rings is a lot or not, but probably not. Well, we just made some money. There's a market here. Let's see the market, and then we'll finish this episode. What do you have for sale? Show me. Ooh, this is exquisite. This is fine. That's superior. How much money do I have? I have 5 gold rings, 5 bronze rings, and 52 copper. The fine was 300 copper, right? So that's 3 bronze. Yeah, I just doubled my money with that. I am a poor man. And then the Crimson Great Spear. Let's see what the Crimson Great Spear looks like. This is what a Crimson Great Spear looks like. For comparison. Let me put this guy here. He has a spear, I think. This is a spear, correct? It's a javelin. Well, not the same as a spear then. The damage is 3 times higher. And what about this? This does 9 to 12 slash as well. Yeah, 3 times higher damage. Way bigger accuracy. It's interesting. Okay. So this is what a nice weapon looks like. Understood. It didn't have anything of importance besides that, but it was still interesting to see. And so we leave. Next episode, we'll go to the burning library. I think maybe there's a spire on the way. Maybe we meet something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this has been Disco Kara. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.